I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to another interesting update on Manual TV Sports. And quickly, let's check out the prefaces for today's stories. We are going to check out the relationship between the legendary Asamoah Gyan and Antoine Selom Semenyo. I have three interesting and amazing updates from the camp of the star boy Mohammed Kudus. Exactly 224 days more to the commencement of the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament in USA, Canada, and Mexico. And according to Honorable Sports Minister Kofi Adams Idi, he is happy that we've made it to the Mundial, but is not happy so far and satisfied with our performances. We are going to check out some interesting revelation from his side. Before I proceed with the details of the stories, quickly let's do it together. If you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to this platform and video by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. Drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. Straightforward, let's get into the video. There's a saying that to every successful man, there's a woman behind, and I've limited it to football, that to every successful player, there's a legend behind. And this draws us into the relationship between the legendary Asamoah Gyan and Antoine Selom Semenyo. We all know that Asamoah Gyan is acting as a big brother and a mentor to Antoine Selom Semenyo. We've seen videos of them during Black Stars matches here in Ghana and even outside. And according to the reports coming in, this relationship has grown significantly. And according to the reports from The Sun is one of the reliable sports journalism outlets in UK. Asamoah Gyan has been working with Antoine Selom Semenyo for the past 6 months. And these are the works of Asamoah Gyan to Antoine Selom Semenyo. According to them, he reviews the footages of Antoine Selom Semenyo just after every game. And he also gives tactical and psychological advice to Semenyo so that we can see more exploits from Antoine Selom Semenyo in the EPL. And a lot of people are talking about this reaction and this report. And I know these are some of the things we are looking forward to seeing from our legends with that kind of relationship between our informed players. If they're able to do that, subsequently, when Ghana or Black Stars are into major tournaments like AFCON, World Cup, and the others, we can perform to the maximum satisfaction because they can replicate what they once did for Ghana, especially the Black Stars. And we are looking forward to seeing more of that of Asamoah Gyan in Antoine Selom Semenyo. So this is a brief and quick update from the relationship between the legendary Asamoah Gyan and Antoine Selom Semenyo. Now, let me talk about the star boy Mohammed Kudus. I have three quick updates from his camp. And the first part is from Chelsea, Ivory Coast, and African legend Didier Tabiri Drogba. He was being asked on Sporty TV as to which African player he's been most impressed so far. And he said Kudu. The pronunciation was quite difficult. But I know when it comes to French pronunciation and that of English pronunciation, we have some differences. This is what he has to say about the star boy, Mohammed Kudus.
Which African players in the Premier League are you currently very impressed by?
I like Kudu.
Okay.
Kudus. I used to like Jackson.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of similarities in his debut at Chelsea, also wearing number 15 as well, like I was, and unfortunately it was a difficult time for him at Chelsea, but now at Bayern Munich he's doing a bit better, so happy for him.
I mean, just before we let you go, we'll just come now to the World Cup. Obviously, you see.
Sorry, and then I forgot, of course, my brother Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah.
King Salah.
King Salah.
Momo,
Okay.
I love you.
Wow, man, that's a very big shout out from DJ Drogba.
Still in the camp of the star boy Mohammed Kudus. This time around, let me talk about the EFL Cup match yesterday between Newcastle United and Tottenham Hotspur. At the end of 90 minutes of soccer fiesta, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Newcastle United 2. But people are not talking about the scoreline and the game. The highlight of that match is Mohammed Kudus versus Joe Linton of Newcastle United. like 5 minutes to the end of proceeding, we had some kind of revelations on the field while we were quite not happy with the incident. That was reckless. That is how I would term it to be. Tackle on Mohammed Kudus from Brazilian John Little. And at the end of everything, this forced Mohammed Kudus to react because it wasn't easy to tackle him that way on the field of play. And within that scuffle, they were being separated. And the center referee on the day, Chris Kavanagh, gave both players yellow card. And people are talking about how. Just look at this tackle. Look at the momentum of the tackle from Joe Linton on Mohammed Kudus. He deserves red card. And this comes in from a former EPL referee, Mark Clattenburg. He has spoken about this and given out explanation as to why Joe Linton didn't deserve that red card, or he was not even given red card. So that yellow card was enough to be given to him, but he was quite skeptical about the yellow card given to Mohammed Kudus. According to him, in criteria of giving cards, especially with red card, we have what we call force and malice. Malice as to how you are going to cause the player on the field of play. And the force is the energy and momentum you put in giving out reckless tackle on your opponents. And with respect to that, he didn't see anything of that sort against Mohammed Kudus from Joe Linton, and he doesn't deserve that red card, as people are calling for. Let's check out the exact words of former referee Mark Clattenburg on Mohammed Kudus with TR Football. The exact words: it does not feel fair that Joe Linton, for his challenge, was given the same punishment as Mohammed Kudus. Joe Linton's challenge was certainly reckless and was a Caesar action which tripped his opponents to meet the criteria of a red card. However, there needs to be some force and malice used, which this challenge lacked, and therefore did not endanger the safety of his opponent, talking of Mohammed Kudus. Nevertheless, it does not feel right that Mohammed Kudus received the same punishment after being on the end of that tackle. So these are quite interesting to know about former EPL referee Mark Clattenburg with the explanation on the reckless tackle on Mohammed Kudus from Newcastle's player John Linton, and that is it from his camp. Now let me talk about the third part about Mohammed Kudus. This is very interesting. According to the statistics coming in, when you take Europe's top 5 leagues, talking about the Serie A, Bundesliga, French Ligue 1, Spanish La Liga, and the EPL, he has had the most successful dribbles, 32. No player come close, and he's not done. He's still going to prove and do more for his club side, Tottenham Hotspur. So that is interesting updates from the camp of Mohammed Kudus, and it's a piece of good news to Mohammed Kudus. Now let's talk about our very own Black Stars. Honorable Sports Minister Kofi Adams, ED, on UTV has spoken a lot. First, according to him, any Ghanaian player or any player of Ghanaian descent at any stage can play for the Black Stars at any point in time. So any player that you are ready to play for the Black Stars, he thinks that you can play for the Black Stars at any point in time. Secondly, he is happy that Black Stars, we've now made it to the Mundial, talking of the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico, but is not satisfied with our performances so far through the qualifiers, and he thinks Otuado and his technical team can do more. Aside that, they are going to augment the technical staff, especially with a video analyst, for them to know how best they can help the Black Stars going in the Mundial. We have exactly 224 days from now, and we all know that we can prepare adequately ahead of the tournament. Let's enjoy this moments with Honorable Kofi Adams, ED. I will be back with your shout-outs.
Well, I wish say I'm a coach. Nia coach no edebeba no na yedebe yeju.
No, but we say wom.
Say as what?
Say
as obi a onim awa ye training goalkeeper na ye goalkeeping na
obi a wo na wo share the affairs ni nyina so bibi ni edebeba beto wenim.
One thing, football eno an say wo form. Ye mompaye say players are ye the one ball qualifiers no they will continue to be informed. I say obi anya obi ampra.
Okay.
Say obepra either ne tendon ana ne bibia nti ahonde a ewo ne nan mu no enhyeda enni ho sa biom because se nipa no nya fita untumi mfa nipa no enko because obo qualifiers se nipa no ne form waba form afedie untumi ye nia na oye abra wode no ko wode no bo qualifiers na ni nyina so the coach would have to what make a recommendation. So yeah kasa from our heart, from our emotions and also yeah mompaye emasa players he say mo bia anye den impra mo bia so ne career no anye den enko ne nim
nti nema our list memo bi impra obi anya form na ne career enko enim
na ne career enko
so
mo ginamu na say they are still the best. Why should you go for any other person?
Okay,
I don't think I will say okofo obi. But every Ghanaian has a chance to play in a Ghana's national team at any stage and at any time.
Even when you needed a person or chance.
I am not a coach. Me konkofre obi a nipa no. E na coach so me kan kire me say.
Emotions e ka ho.
Tie coach so me kan kire me say my friend ni pay e na nipa no say.
Wama.
Me ma. Enti wo so kona koye say ubenya nipa na wonya nipa no. So me ntumi metena ha emfa obi na sema ono aka. Emfa nya asem. Because the coach, since I became minister, has not told me, say, I tried this player, and the player said no.
Okay.
The FA president has not told me, say, I called this player, or the coach called this player, Wamba, or Bekachreme, me try here, Nipano say, Memma. Since they haven't told me, you are making kind of social media, and me Juma, not my ebony. Because just yesterday, Abigail Susu and no media so all can say the minister stormed and told the Black Queen so and so. Ebi no di ejuma. Me share on comments na like we are. Say they didn't even wait to even check, to cross check, to listen. Now omo de nama omo de ye enti say me so me betena ha na me busy on nyankrofo aka say o ya frey you say o mba ya ye say nipa no say o mba na me de ka asema I'm the minister. And to make us know say yeah then nimuti. So I won't shut the door on anybody.
Okay.
It is the coach that will recommend based on the formation or say obo any the quality or say odeko. I don't want to interfere in that.
Okay.
But as near here me true kese and they say discipline in the team.
In the team. Okay.
And no we all must contribute to it. To have discipline in the team. So as minister, I am interested in discipline in the team. As coach, minister also pay a disciplined team. As FA leadership, also pay a disciplined team to manage. So as minister, let me be careful about my comments on Inyama or say me train for the technical people to make a recommendation before I had be juma. Maybe your recommendation ekoye near one pair. Then we now as heads, policy heads, or say ye kwanya ye be fa so manage. Ama abina na one person sa die na ebe koso no. Ye hu say or say sa die yi koso. Enti ekwan ben na ye be fa so ama abina so aye den enyanti ase. Say or say ye ya die no say so that ibetumi aye den akoyenim. That becomes our responsibility. But say I'm already stating a certain position, taking a certain line. That's a china. Ekobano say maybe niya meka ye ena abemua na niya woka ye ambemua. Me ba wenim say me be kasa untie mi. Ube kasa me koye niya mepe enti kona koye wade. Ana se niya meka ye ammemuso na the opposite na ba ya nkofo be kasa o nipa no kra onim ne juma oye okasa rough.
Okay.
I don't want to fall into that situation.
Okay, honorable.
The minister has been very, very clear. Say, I am not. We have won. We have qualified. We've won a number of our games. I'm happy for that. But it doesn't mean say, make us say, I am. Everything is excellent.
Excellent. Okay.
Me a teacher. Bitumi make abofra bi a obenya 80/100 make us say room for improvement.
When you're 80 over 100.
80 over 100. Not me, I say, because nipa no the capacity. Any situation now, you didn't too. So say that me even up to 90.
Okay.
Ubisu in that same arena, no, Benya Baye maybe 70 over 100. I make us say excellent. Because also na minimum the capacity before any environment nipa no ediye juma. So 70 na nipa no it means say nipa na put a lot of effort to reach that point. This one had 80. I'm happy, but I'm not satisfied.
Okay.
This one has 70, and I will say excellent. Because I know a lot of. So I know, and we all review game after game. Even the coach himself will tell you, say, oh, this game I saw these laps. Maybe a better way to improve in the next game. So that's okay.
And you're more qualified, but you're not satisfied. And yes,
I am happy we have qualified. But that does not mean say everything was cool. I expect the coach to do a lot more.
Okay.
Because yeah, they call World Cup. You see, qualifiers, we born within a group and within a zone. They say Africa, right? Or match each other into groups. And to me, you're lucky. Now we could group maybe with style of play. Any omodieno Emma we have superior advantage over them. But we call World Cup. You quite mix with the Asians, with the Europeans, with the South Americans, North Americans, and what have you. You can mix munina. Ama and then who ball against maybe an Asian country. Wachina who could ball against an European country. Another time we could ball maybe against South American North American country. Almost style maybe different. So a hono reading of the game must be different. So you know you room for especially some department of the technical area to say video analyst. An area I will say yes, okay. I don't think that we should go to World Cup with 2 video analysts. If I have my own way, the minimum I will say the corner should be 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to know all the technicalities now.
To me analyze player by player, the style of play, team. Share videos, no more analyze team, almost style. No more note, coach, so that the coach will model the training.
Okay.
To me analyze individual player. So no more catch the coach, The senti coach, for responsibility. Say this player, you must always be on him. Won't say ujina say be around because the movement in sanity. Enti onu jina ho na another player the far left over ni chia. Mun check sa player no so because the player may move over speed. Enti obe move very fast. Enti men ye wadu say who be jina baby maybe move a small space ahead of him small so that we be advantage over him.
Okay.
Video analysts do all the analysis, including one Kasasu videos, to show say, well, game here, this and this is what you did, and or say you improve it. So they do a lot. Omuka, the coach, no performance. So if you don't strengthen that area, no, so it may impact on the performance of the coach.
Oh. So that is it from Honorable Sports Minister. You can also share your candid opinion as what you think from his revelation in the comment box. We are working hand in hand, so just do it decently in the comment box. Let me give special shout out to these amazing people in the comment box. Special shout out to Ofosu Prosper Tumo. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Nyansa Nkwa. I do appreciate your support. David Koni Nyamin Shrao Pa. I do appreciate your support. Wilson Kofi, I do appreciate your support. 2Bertha 8859, I do appreciate your support. 2Bertha again. Yao C, I do appreciate your support. Chris, I do appreciate your support. 2Bertha and Happy, I do appreciate your support. This is Happy Ablezowu. I do appreciate your support. And that is it. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominique. Let's meet in the next one. As a Frenchman would say, au revoir.